Hi guys, it's Natalia here. I have been to MAC a few times this month. So on the 4th of March, MAC finally released the Archie Girls collection here in Australia. It has been overseas for quite a few months now, and as soon as I saw it on Temptalia way back before it was actually released in America, I had already started eyeing off quite a few products that I needed to get. So for those of you who don't know, the Archie's Girl collection is based on the Archie's cartoon character. This little dude here is obviously Archie, this is Veronica, and this is Betty. I don't know Archie comics, to be perfectly honest, but basically what I've worked out is Betty is the sort of blonde girl next door type, and Veronica is the brunette-y kind of more vampy chick, and they're both sort of after Archie. Clearly it's because of his red hair and freckles, but no, seriously, I don't know, maybe he was hot in comic land. It doesn't really do it for me, but anyway, so they brought this out. The one thing I really like about this collection, and this is MAC's biggest collection, they've had it in quite a while. They've brought out a lot of smaller collections, but this has been the biggest one by far in a long time. So they've got a series of Betty, they've got a Betty series, and they've also got a Veronica series, so it's sort of like two mini-series in the entire range. And what I really like about it is the Betty series is obviously targeted at more the blonde hair, paler skin kind of, that kind of profile, whereas the Veronica is obviously, as you can possibly tell here, gone more for the darker hair, the brunettes and stuff like that. With my skin colourings, the ones I've been looking at in the collection, they've all been on the Veronica side of things. There's been a couple of things on the Betty side that I have liked, but the things that my attention is sort of drawn to more is the Veronica side. So I went to MAC the day it arrived, and I got a few things then, and I actually filmed this whole video yesterday, and then as I was filming it, I'm thinking, no, as I'm filming it and talking, saying it out loud, I'm sitting there saying, oh, and I do want to go back and I'm going to get this thing, and I might actually get that, and I saw these ones, but I also want to get that. So I went back yesterday and I got a bit more, so I'm refilming the haul today to show you what I got. So that is what the collection looks like. First of all, the bag is fairly full. If I flip it around this morning, if you saw my Instagram this morning, my little dog started chewing the bag, which could have been bad. No makeup was hurt, so that's okay. So I'm just going to empty it out before the bag falls apart. So first of all, a couple of non-matte Archie Girls products. I needed a new eyelash curler. The eyelash curlers for MAC used to be silver. They released these ones in a collection at the end of last year, and they decided that they like the black ones better, so the black ones are now permanent in the range, which is really cool because I prefer the black ones anyway. And I actually also got a MAC Studio Fix concealer. This is in NW30, but it's also a corrector, so it's got a bit of a salmon-y undertone to it. It's got a bit of salmon undertone to it. It's for my under eye concealer. And I'm wearing it today, and I really like it. It blends out really nicely. It doesn't appear to be cakey at all, and it seems to do a really good job hiding my under eye circles. So I've been wanting to get that one for a while, so I'm glad I finally got that. Now for the collection, I'm just going to start with face products. The first face product I've got here is a Pearlmatte face powder, and this is in the shade Flatter Me. This was from the Betty side of the collection. It is a sort of like a corally, I wouldn't say it's a highlighter, it's not so much a blush, it's not that pigmented to be a blush, and it's got sort of like the pinky coral love hearts in it there like that. What's going on with this like there? The Veronica one was like more of a pink with the darker pink flowers here, and I didn't think it was enough to be worn as a blush, but it was also just a bit odd to wear as a highlighter. This colour here is actually really nice for me to be worn as a highlighter. It just seems, it gives like a nice sort of peachy glow to it. I actually put this on my cheeks today underneath my blush, sort of gave it like a bit of a glow as well, so I really like that one, and it's just a really nice. If I don't want to wear too much if I don't want to be overly highlighted, I might just apply this just in a few areas on my face, and I think that would give a nice glow. So that was Flatter Me. That was, like I said, that was from the Betty collection. Saying that, I still might go back and get the Veronica one. We shall see. Blushes. The Betty blush was a bit more, it was just a bit sort of like a nothing shade for me. It would look really nice on pale skin tones, but I actually got the one from the Veronica collection here, and this is in the colour Prom Princess. I love this. This is gorgeous. I put it on for the first time the other night, and as soon as I put it on, I fell in love. I'm actually thinking of going and getting another one of these just for when this one runs out, so I have another one there, because it is gorgeous. I love it. It's like with the MAC releases, you don't know if it's going to be re-released or if it's going to be made permanent down the line, or if they're going to bring it back. They might re-promote it with another thing, but this is amazing. The pigmentation is fairly nice. It's actually quite sheer as well, so you can sort of build it up, but really, really nice. Love that. That is going to be my favourite blush of all time at the moment. Love it. Okay, moving on to Betty palette, as I said, didn't really appeal to me all that much. It was sort of like a few lighty caramelly shades, a yellow and a really light baby pink, but I don't know if that would really do it for me. I did get the Veronica one, however, and this is the Quad in Spoiled Rich. This colour here is Pin-Up Purple, so I'm trying to read it upside down. This colour here is Spoiled Rich, this colour here is Run, and this one here is Gravel. I don't know why actually. I got this one because I had to get an eyeshadow quad from the collection, but saying that, the purple eyeshadows for MAC recently have just really, really let me down. I'm just going to swatch these ones on my finger to show you. They're okay, but they look alright when you swatch it on your hand, but they don't transfer very well at all. As you can sort of see, they're a little bit patchy. You do need to build these two up really quite a lot to get the right opacity to make it look like anything. You kind of need to wear a base, whether it's a maybe a black base would help the colours show up a bit more, or even just like a white, like jumbo white eye pencil or something as a base, but you do need something definitely, and you really need to build these up, which is a bit of a shame, but it is a really nice palette, and I've done a few looks using this, and I might do a tutorial using that. If you want to see a tutorial using this, let me know and I will do that. And then I've got these Pearlglide Intense Eyeliners. There were 4 in the collection, and I ended up getting all 4 of them. 2 of them are from the Veronica collection and 2 of them are from the Betty side. So these are the shades here. As you can sort of see, they are sort of metallic-y, glittery kind of pencils. These are amazing. I have not actually come across them. I have never used these pencils from MAC before, ever, and I'm glad that I do. This colour here, the purple one here is called Designer Purple. This navy blue one here is Petrol Blue. This sort of charcoal one is Black Swan, and this sort of bronzy one is Lord It Up. I ended up only getting the blue and the purple at the beginning when I first went, and when I was in the shop I actually only swatched the blue one on my hand, and as soon as I felt how creamy it was and I saw the colour, I just got it straight away. So that is those 2 right there. It is glittery, it is gorgeous. Those 2 colours absolutely blew my mind when I put them on. The other thing I really like about these is the stain power on this is amazing. I wore the purple one on Friday night, and I put it on at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and by the time I got home it was well past midnight, and it had not moved. It was still in my waterline, it was still like smudged under my eyelashes, and the main problem I have with eyeliner pencils is getting it to stay in the waterline, which this did amazingly well. So these pencils are absolutely awesome, and because I was so happy with them, I went back yesterday and I got these 2, which is more of the brownie one and the charcoal one. The only thing I would say about these pencils is, one, you do need to be careful with the tip because they are so soft and so creamy, you can just touch it and it might dent or break off. They are the other 2 shades there. As you can see, they are really, really metallic-y, and the only other thing about it is they've got a little bit of glitter in it, especially the blue and the purple. So if you put it in your waterline, the glitter, it is a little bit chunky, and I found that after I put it on, the sort of glitter did get into my eye a little bit, and it just sort of, you know, just blinked a few times and it was gone. But it is something to be aware of. If you wear contacts or something, you might not want to put it in your waterline, but they look amazing and they smudge really well, and once they dry, the staying power is fantastic. So they are those pencils, the best eyeliner pencils I've come across in a long time. These pencils are actually in the permanent range. All these colours are in the permanent range. They've just been repackaged for this promotion. If you do miss out on getting the Archie Girls collection, you can just get the colours in the normal permanent range, and you can still get them that way. Moving on to lip products. Originally only got one lipstick in the collection, and the lipstick that I got originally was this one, which is 000. It's a luster finish, and it is just sort of a really nice, sort of like a sheer brownie kind of colour with a bit of a sheen. I got that one to wear sort of as a, just sort of like a weekend colour, and I want a bit of colour on my lips but not too much. So I got that one, and then when I was there yesterday I just saw the few other colours, and I decided while I'm here I may as well get them. So I looked at the ones on the Betty side, and they were a little bit too pale, a little bit too pastel-y kind of for my likings, and they just wouldn't look good with my skin tone. So I went into the Veronica collection. So I've got these two again with Veronica's little head there, really gorgeous packaging, and I have got the colours, let me see, Ronnie Red, and this one is Daddy's Little Girl. And that is them there. I'm just going to swatch them next to that one. Ronnie's Red is a matte, it's sort of like a cool tone matte, and lipstick, and Daddy's Little Girl is a satin finish. So that's the colours there. Ronnie's Red is sort of like a blue tone red, and Daddy's Little Girl is a purpley pink. That Daddy's Little Girl is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colour. I'm so glad I picked that one up. I can't believe I sort of missed it the first time around. There is another colour there that's sort of like a deep burgundy purple colour. I'm still tossing up whether I like that one or not. I might go give it a go, but whatever. And the other two, the next thing I got here were the two, what are these? So I got two lip glasses to match these lipsticks. They are from the Veronica collection. Again, this colour here is Strawberry Malt, and this colour here is Mall Madness. So I will swatch them next to or underneath the lipsticks that they go with. Love these lip glasses. I'm actually just wearing Mall Madness on my lips today. I'm not wearing anything underneath it. I just wanted a bit of a shine, but not overly colourful. Love these colours, seriously. This has got to be my favourite collection by far, can you tell? So where is it? So up here is a lip glosses. So they obviously go with the lipsticks below, and just to sort of give a bit extra shine as well. But I love them. Love, love, love this collection. MAC have done so well in this collection. I haven't been disappointed with any of these products so far, except that eyeshadow with the pigmentation, but I can sort of get over that because it's purple and I kind of expect that. But love it. I'm not sure how long it's going to be in store for. I'm not sure how well it is selling in Australia. But if there are any of these products that you wanted to have a look at, go and look at maccosmetics.com.au if you can't get to a MAC store or a Maya counter, and have a look at them. I know MAC is sold at Maya and some David Jones, some Maya, and obviously maccosmetics.com.au. You can get them online. Amazing products, fantastic, and I'm just so happy with the collection. They've done a really good job. That is it for the haul of the Archie Girls collection that I have recently purchased from MAC. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the description bar below, and I will certainly get back to you. I will be doing full reviews on all of these products. I've actually just written up a review of the eyeliner pencils with photos and everything. And as always, I will put full photos of swatches on my blog, glossyconfidential.com.au, so go and check that out. I also put photos of like products as I wear them and stuff on Instagram as well. I just wanted to point out today I am wearing the Veronica blush on top of the matte, the face powder, and I'm also wearing the Veronica lip gloss in, what was it? Mall Madness. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!